Well, good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. I've been away for a minute due to certain circumstances, but I'm back in the building, up and gunning. Bad, my bad, and I rap my bad. But yeah, this is the artist from London, Chester. If you're trying to find him, it's Chester Dancehall UK. Um, yeah. Queen Ivan Shadani. Good night, Venus. Bless up Chester in the building, people. The artist is on the live. Chester, I'm just gonna let the music run out for a minute so people hear what the music is about. My speaker is a bit broken. As a matter of fact, I can't even find my speaker. So yeah, we'll just run the tune just like that off of the phone. But yeah, Chester, welcome to the live. As y'all can see, the Neck Jam family, the Dutch flag, the Jamaican flag. Don't know represent for both countries. But yeah, I'ma have the artist in a minute. He's on the live, and then we can just go ahead and yeah get this interview out of the way. Good night, Cindy. Good night for everybody that's on the live. I hope everybody is well and in the best of health, of course. I don't know if the music is too loud or kind of echoey because, like I said, my speaker take foot and walk, as the Jamaican would have said, but I don't know where it is. So, yeah. Just come like the song, you know. But that song is so like you're jealous, bad. But that's how we like it. We like it. We like it. A man said him gonna destroy your things, them cut up your dig up the floor and all of that. You hear me? But Chester, we'll go ahead and add you on the live. But Chester, we'll go ahead and
hello.
Good night. Chester in the building. People straight out of UK. Chester Dancehall UK. That's the official name if you're trying to find the artist, of course, but he's tagged up top as well. So Chester, what go on? Bless up yourself.
What go on? B, Queen B, Brenda.
I'm good. I'm good.
Get me a live life come reach forever land.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Yeah, man. Lyrics man. Full of lyrics, you know the vibes. But yeah, I'm good.
I know.
As you can tell, my voice is gone because the energy's been high all weekend. I got my kids here. We had the show last night and booed up Becca's page. That's my manager. That's my manager and partner as well. My fiance, sorry. You know, I get no wife for that one there. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's been an eventful weekend, man. We had a beautiful show last night. We're entertaining the people on the live, and we talk about topics around the brand and my music as well. But I know we will get into that in the discussion.
Definitely. So people, this is Chester, artist from out of UK, Chester Dancehall UK. That's his official spelling of the name, or the whole entire name if you're trying to find the artist. So Chester, can you go ahead and tell the people who you are, and then we will just jump right into the interview.
Yeah, first before I move off, everybody upon the live, big up on yourself. I can't cut. Yes, Foxy. Oh, yo, Foxy. Bird Vice, Jay, there's a lot of people in the live that the people in audience come show support to us. You understand? So yeah, definitely everybody know them. So thank you very much, respect all the time. So Chester, you know what, Brenda? Yeah, the music. Sorry, let me shut this door. That window's getting in my ears. Yeah. So here we now. The musical talent, because I grew up in the church. Brenda, I was born in Jamaica. I spent my first half of my life there. I came here when I was 14 to the UK. So we grew up in the church there, Yalasby, and you understand. So yeah, my mom used to lead the choir, so she used to be singing all the time. So from then, I love the singing. Yeah, I love singing from then. You know, we have that culture anyway, of music. You know, Jamaica, the taxi them are play music, the bus are play music, the shop are play music, everywhere play music. Yeah, yeah. So it was inevitable, and I think you know when you come from certain different part of the diaspora, yeah, like we sort of grow up with a certain like ideology of that. You know, like from Jamaica, either you're gonna be a mechanic, you're gonna be a builder, you're gonna be a musician. You know them one day. So from young, there was little visions of being a musician, and then I came to the UK. Yeah, finished off my schooling. Had some kids pretty young, and my kids fairly young. Yeah, I've got 2 big, beautiful children right now. Blessed with them. And I could do the music. I used to be in the studio around a lot of people that used to do music, Brenda, yeah. And then I used to see them do the music, and the music was good. But you see, to me, Brenda, yeah, it looked like they was just on this mission of a long process, year after year after year. And listen, these people, these are amazing artists, in Brenda. But it's like they just weren't making it. So even though I had the talent, I just never saw that as my way out. I never saw that as a career. That was not a career option for me, or not like I wanted to do like that. It was just a hobby. I just loved music. You understand? And then 3 years ago, I decided to make the step. I met the mission, man. Definitely. Because after meeting my lovely fiance, soon to be married, getting married.
In the building.
Yeah, I mean, we got up every time. And we're going to be getting married next year, February. Yeah, 22nd of the 2nd, 2022. Yeah, man. So you know what? When I met funny enough, Brenda, yeah, we didn't even speak about music, and she's been in the music for a long time. Yeah, over 25 years. She's managed people, and she's had a few #1s and them thing there. So one day it just come up when I used to say to her, I could do music, and she used to say, go on then, let me hear you. I said I could rap, you know, and I would do some bars and them thing there. But this is the thing, Brenda, now, yeah, she weren't really used to the dancehall music. So she couldn't understand me. Yeah, so she never paid it no mind. Until one day I was in the shower and I was singing in the shower, Brenda. Yeah, and when I come out of the shower, she goes, what? She goes, you can sing. And but me now, you know, like everybody, like even if you, like me, I'm just singing in it. I'm not looking at myself as a singer. I'm just sitting there with us vibes to Sanchez and see me? I'm getting myself fresh. I'm ready to go to work. But come out of the shower now. The girl say, yo, babes, you can sing. You know what I mean? And she was like, yo, we need to start doing something with this talent. And I'm like, listen, I've been telling you for ages that I could spit. And she's like, yeah, but I've never really heard you, or that's just talk, innit? Yeah. She's like, you know what, I've been in the music. And so she started telling me that she was in the music and telling me what like things she'd done, showing me the accolades, and she's going back on the YouTube and she's showing me when she was all in there promoting, which I knew about anyway. But she started showing me deeper. And I was like, listen, all right then, since you have all this big talk, like, all right, find me a studio tomorrow. And let me go in the studio. Even though I haven't been in front of a mic for years, I'm going to go in that studio and see what I'm going to do.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this. Because I was checking one of your interviews on YouTube from last night, and you basically just started like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but like 4 years ago I started recording, and I released Romantic 3 years ago, yeah. I recorded about 30 songs. Yeah. And then
you do have quite a few songs on YouTube, and I was listening to them last night because I normally do my research like definitely the night from before, so that stays in my head. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. But I also I didn't realize it was you until like this week, because somebody kept on tagging me whenever time you go live, or when Bubeka go live, somebody kept on tagging me in there, and I will come on the live and I watch it for a minute. I'm like, yeah, they got some good artists, and I would jump off. But it was last night or this week when I was actually doing the research and checking out your page. I'm like, been on your live a couple of times. Like, seriously. Somebody kept on tagging me. I don't remember who it was, but somebody kept on tagging me in your, when you go live, somebody kept on tagging me, and I just realized it was you. I'm like, okay, well, everything happened for a reason, because now it makes sense.
The connection come full circle.
Yeah, most definitely. Before we go any further, I just want to ask you, as like I just said, somebody who basically just started recording 4 years ago, what was it Bubeka that gave you the push to actually go ahead and start doing what you're doing, or is it something that you wanted us to do from the get-go?
No, it wasn't actually like she gave me a push. It wasn't like a push. It was a thing of this, yeah. I was out. I just done music as a hobby, and I just used to make bars. And when I said to her I was doing the music, to be honest, yeah, when I say the push is the way she made me believe that I could do music as a career. Yeah, it was a self-belief thing. So straight away, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I started looking at myself as a musician because she's saying to me when I'm spitting some bars now and she's hearing, she's like, "Blood, you're good," and I'm like, "No, I'm good." I know my cousin them and people who say to her, "Yeah, man, he's good," but she made me believe it. I'd never ever looked at it like that. You understand what I'm trying to say? She made me believe it, and then she motivated me. And yeah, in a way you can kind of say, but yeah, like, yeah, but you understand? It's like, yeah, she didn't really push me towards it. It's just the self-belief. And once I believed it, and I said, all right, but what can you do for me? She said, I can do this.
You have to give her a props. If it wasn't her that came along and being the woman that she said,
I wouldn't have been doing the music 100. Yeah, it would have just been a hobby thing. It would have just been no. So I get what you're saying, 100% right.
Yeah.
And credit where it's due. Yeah, I would have been kept in it as a hobby. Yeah,
yourself. Props, props. Yeah. Okay. Apart from being a musician, do you play any instruments, or would you like to play any instruments if you don't?
I would like to, I used to like mess around with the keyboard when I was younger. But I actually taught myself how to play a few songs, and then I taught myself how to play certain cards where I could kind of sing any song over those chords, sort of thing. So yeah, I never really played it proper, but I taught myself well enough to learn any kind of song and play it. Yeah, most basic. So yeah, to learn, I mean, like the you know, I mean, I love to play like the bass guitar. Yeah. So me can go on stage and
what's stopping you from learning that?
Well, just me, myself, the same took the step. You see me? 100. and made that vision in my head clear yet. Like I'm saying. When like
I've been you need to book him some lessons, sweetheart. You need to book him in.
If you book me in Bex. Yeah.
No problem.
So it's just, you know, it's just like, as I said, with the thing with the music is the hobby. 100%. I've been in the studio one heap of times. I've made songs a lot of times. I've gone in the studio and made songs, and people say, "Yo, them sang the song bad, you know. Yo, come and play it on the radio." And I'm like, "No, man. I'm not really an artist and a DJ. I just me there studio with my brethren. I'm just going at the studio and I just drop to." When Becky started telling me, I'm telling you, the self-belief, it changed everything. Definitely. So if you want to call it a push, that was a push. 100. But from I believed it. From she told me, and I believed it myself for real. Yeah, I've been pushing myself, and we, both of us been pushing. If anything that I can't do, she's gonna pick it up. And if I get weak, definitely she will try and hold us up.
Most definitely, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But I saw that you also have a video out with D'Angel.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the song, but I saw it popped up last night when I was doing my research, of course.
Romantic.
Yeah, this is quite, I remember that song, let's be honest. I do remember that song, but then again, I didn't know it was you until last night. I'm like, huh? Now all of this kind of puzzle style kind of fit in.
Because the journey shot. And I've had a few people, I wouldn't say criticize, I would say they constructive critique. When they be like, yo, really and truly, it's still a long time. Maybe you could be more out there. But I believe that, you know, just like what you just said there, to me, that feels good to me. That you say, I'm not in your face. You didn't know who I was. Yeah, but you hear this song. I know you have put the voice to the face and then together. So it's all a part of the growth. And I like it. I like that naturalness. You know, it's not too overwhelming, but it's overwhelming at the same time.
Yeah, but that's the thing. In the UK, or in your community, I could see that a lot of people know who you are, and you also do a lot of community service working with kids. At least that's what I saw in one of your posts last night, also on YouTube, but also on your page. So you're basically out there within your community, and sometimes that's where you have to start from.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different question, because I'm trying not to go over my hour with you, because I have an interview. The time is going so fast. But my next question to you would be, what are your next accomplishments within the next 3 to 5 years? How far within the music business do you see yourself going within the next 3 to 5 years? what accomplishment
3 to 5 years.
achieving.
3 to 5 years, because that's such a long time. There's going to be a whole heap of work in between that. But 3 to 5 years from now, by 3 years, we should have bust mainstream, even before that. But what we want to do is continue to work with the kids over here. But separately from that, give back to my community back in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And just as I said, like a lot of the children, then the aspirations is things like man's going to be a chef. You know them one day. Man's going to want a farm. You see me? Or man gonna be a mechanic or a builder. So I need to go back and give back in that way to make sure say I look a plan there for whatever future choices these kids wanna make. But music is where I will start at. So I can't go back to my high school, build a studio there. You understand? Go back to other school because the kids are they're talented. Very, very talented. Everybody can't be a singer. But some people are gonna come out of that, be musician and go play for your band. You understand? Some people are going to come out of it, never be able to play the instrument or sing, yeah? But them are going to turn selector, or them are going to turn dancer, or them might turn a choreographer. You understand? Yeah,
you see, the thing is, I know...
create opportunities. That's
I know a lot of artists...
5 years, my music's got to create opportunities, yeah? 100%. And you know, we say, Starlight, and I'm a firm believer in the Creator, yeah? I believe in God all the time. So you know, say giving back to society and a human level as well. Yeah, me feeding the poor. Yeah, clothing the people when I have clothes and them thing there. You know, these
and we know how Jamaica
not just to me and Becca.
I get you. I understand that fully because I grew up in Jamaica too. I came here when I was 13. So we know how it is down there in certain community that, especially the school-wise, I think. I'm not even going to get into politics because that's another ending story. I'm not even going to go there. But I think, like you just said, going to certain school, put in studios, because there's a lot of talented artists, upcoming artists within school.
Yeah.
And all they need is studio time. Because of course they can't pay for it if they have to go to an actual studio.
That's right.
But when you have the equipment within your reach, within school, and it's free, that's when you will see
resources.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that a lot of the artists with big names haven't done that or want to do it, but me personally, I haven't seen it as yet, or I haven't heard nobody said, "Why you most of the artists?"
Not on that scale.
Not pointing no finger.
They probably are doing it, Brenda. But you see, on a scale where, because you have to understand this in Jamaica as well. Jamaica is a place. So when you start to do something good, yeah, there's people that want to tear that down, and you have some people. When they don't care what good you're doing for their community, you know. Them are the same one who want to come ox out your head back.
Yo,
you understand?
3 points gone. 3 points.
It's dangerous.
And I can understand that I understand from the bottom of my heart where it's a win-win. It's a win and a plus, and it's a minus where, okay, I would love to go to Jamaica and do this, but in the meanwhile that I'm there, I gotta watch my back because any man can no. Look like him have money in England. I come from some come with a strong point before you know you got Jamaica go lose your life because you want to help somebody.
When you're
and we can't always think like that. It's not a good way of thinking, but it's just reality.
It's reality. You just have to have you got to be smart. So when you go out there, you have to make a connection with the people them. So like if I go out there now and I'm gonna do that, in the school them, I can't understand sit down and have meeting with principal and parish council and no. I'm in my community, me na Yalas be, me na artists, me na Albi, and me a poor man's car, and me a South Heaven. You understand? I'm chatting to people. When me and Becky go to Jamaica, I make sure so we take taxi and we walk. Sometimes I will walk.
We have the same taxi driver the whole time.
Yeah, and we will walk from artists to poor man's corner from this, so go straight to Yalas be. One up and walking first. She don't care. But because you have to be with the community first.
True.
And then you can make the little carpet use them 100.
That's true. That's most definitely true. And I think it comes with a risk where is either I'm gonna do it or I'm not gonna do it. And if you sometimes you can't leave people up to do stuff for you, especially when it comes to your money. I don't know all Jamaican people love money. But
they love money, yeah man. We all love money, man.
Well, they love it without love.
It's such a beautiful country, though, you know.
I love me my island. Like, ain't no place like Jamaica. I ain't trying to diss my country or diss nobody, but we don't know Jamaica set. It's just the truth. We can't go around the corner Jamaica set away still. It's just the truth.
100.
But anyway, my next question to you would be, what strength do you have that makes you, that gives you the belief that you're an artist that's going to establish yourself within the future? What strength do you think you have that will make you that hidden factor?
My strength, I tell them all the time, because I'm original and them are original. You see me? Let me tell you, listen.
I like that one.
One time, Brenda, one time, I said, listen, I soon have to hide my Instagram story. Might have to hide my Instagram live. These phone artists will get them cronies, pen and paper, sit down, bust up them brains, and try to reformulate everything, man. Vice, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Brenda, everything about this true, like when we used to roll around town with a 7.5, but left that there so. Pre my pint, UT full style. Listen, and this is what I'm saying. My originality, if anything, it's when you hear my flow flip up on them thing there, I'm a sing, I'm do a sing G, I'm do a song, I'm do a melody, I'm do a rap, slow rap, fast rap. It's all a reformulation of only me. But me I tell you, me realize already, say from a bust the scene, there's enough people that I see they try to reformulate my voice and my style. So then I don't, me say, yo, that means say I'm onto a winner. I must win. Because if I'm in a race where I got to jump to the left and then somebody jump to the left, and if I jump to the right, that means if we not jump, them not jump. That means I don't need to worry. Because anytime I make the move, it's the first and the best move. Everything else come after is a follow. 100. I'm not even boasting, because I never said I'm the best, you know. I said I'm original. I'm original.
Yeah, nothing wrong with you saying you're original.
Best singer and then the dancehall artist, yeah, UK. If we want to talk about UK artists, I'm not saying I'm the best singer. I'm not the man with the most metaphor. I can't talk the fastest. I have the smoothest vibes. No, none of this thing. I'm saying I'm original, and it's showing. You know what? The people have heard probably over 30 songs from me, and you know what the thing is, Brenda? Yeah, you can't say you hear 3 songs from me that sounds the same.
True. That's true.
And I know the music me have. You might hear elements of different bits in there, you understand, but they all sound different and them all have a vibe. And if you take away my music, yeah, like my voice and them thing there, from some of the instrumental them, you realize how much the vibe, what I actually done to that rhythm, how I murdered the rhythm to give that bounce and that vibes on it, yeah?
Definitely, that's so true.
And I'm talking with belief right now. I'm not even being cocky. It's just self-belief. I believe in myself, my craft. So if I went up against someone else, yeah, I don't need to ever have any judgments in my head to say, am I gonna do better than him or worse than him? Because I know my thing's gonna be different. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be different. So no matter if your thing better or my thing worse, or your thing worse or my thing better, your thing would never be like just that. Yeah, and I'm doing it right now. I'm on big up Dark Charms. You understand? The DJ I run big right now, and it's not just in the UK, all over the UK, international. Yeah, because artists is in Jamaica, they're playing with him as well, and I'm sure in the US as well. Yeah, I'm sure some work's gonna go there because I watch what happens in the screen. You see me? I'm not always on the screen, but I watch behind. That's the strategy. Yeah, and this is how I'm climbing. Me and Becca, we climb so fast and far. And some people might look and say, yo, all them get in a local certain local place and them not even pushing that much work. Because some work that we pushing ain't on the screen.
True.
You understand? And it don't get seen. But we got to see where to go by watching. And we keep silent.
You see what I notice here with IG is where IG will tell you you have a certain amount of people watching you, but you see when it's time when the live is end, you see like 60, 80 people. You're like, so why is IG telling me I only got 10 people on the live? You're like, IG, why you at it on the thing? Like, just show the numbers. IG don't show the proper numbers, you know.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we hang up, check your live and check how much people was watching it. It's more than what's on your screen.
People then will come through. Yeah, man. And that's why
You
some
see,
people as well,
you see the
nothing.
people on that comment, those are the one that you see, but the one them that's just watching without commenting, IG don't show you them, you know.
Okay.
And that's messed up with IG. IG need to stop that shit because if there's 20 people on the live, show the 20 people. Why are you just showing 5 or 10?
That's right. That's right. You know, say that's never been a problem for me though. I used to go on my lives when I first started going on the Instagram, Brenda, yeah. And I would sit there and I would vibes with like 2 people. There's actually a lady, Bird Vibes, big up on herself, man. There's a lady inside the live right now, Foxy Mandy. I used to sit down and vibes with her. Half an hour in my life. Just me and her alone. You understand? So the artists, them shouldn't make them think they discourage them, because I know some people them go up on them live and because there's only 3 or 4 people, they want to jump off.
They come off. It's true.
No, but
it's
I love
true.
my music. If I'm going on there to do 5 songs, and sometimes I 2 people are doing the panel, sometimes I end up staying on there for an hour.
Yes, I know.
You're going on there for the purpose, man.
And that's the way you do it, man. And that's the way you do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
let me ask you this. Yeah. Do you think you have any weakness that you're actively working on or would like to improve right now as because you're an upcoming artist, let's be honest, as much as you do have a name within the UK and some part of the world, you are considered as an upcoming artist.
Yes, still upcoming, underground, I reach nowhere yet, really.
Is there any weakness that you would like to work on or you're actively working on it?
Well, I've recently started working on my voice. I've never really done vocal training, none of these fields. When I go to voice my song, then my engineer, it would be like, warm up your voice, man, because you know your show's gonna be hoarse after this because I shout a lot. Brenda, you understand? And I'm loud. I get really loud. So you know that is something. Like me and Becca was talking about that yesterday. She was like, yes, you need to. You got that voice worth millions and millions and millions. You gotta look after it. So, and I'm like, it's true. I gotta look after my voice for real. So that day, smoking and just building my craft, the areas in my game that I'm trying to strengthen. Yeah? I'm not gonna tell them the secrets right now, but there's areas in my game that I'm trying to strengthen. You don't have to disclose that at all. Yeah, and yeah, definitely. Those are my weaknesses. When it comes to that writing, I don't really get mind block. I'm gonna tell them me not get mind block. Because if me write one song, I'm gonna get stuck. Yeah, I just switch the rhythm and just go to and start writing something else. I never get a mind block because I'll just start because when you get a mental blockness upon the writing, it's just that your brain's taking it down somewhere else. You understand? Yeah, so then I just go somewhere else and start building a different tune. So when I try to write one tune, sometimes I end up with 3 halves of 3 different songs. By the time I revisit them in a few days, I've got 3 whole songs.
Oh, and that's the way you do it. That's the way. So, okay. What makes you so passionate about being an artist? What's your passion? What gives you the drive to be so passionate about your craft?
This is, you know what it is? It's the connection that music has to people. It's the connection that music gives to people, I should say. Now, my biggest idol is Bob Marley. Yeah, and it's what he stood for was the principles. You understand? Yeah, and you know, say people like to act and say things and do, and we say, all right, you're a man now, or you're mature, you're immature. But I think a lot of this comes down to principle. And when you look at Bob Marley, the way the man lived his life and what he stood for, and then he done those things, the way he acted was regarding to them principles there. So, and a lot of that, and I feel like I know him just from his music as well. You understand? Personally, on a personal level. And that's, and the message in his music, and that's why me now, I'm passionate about life. And I'm passionate about the creator and love. So, and I'm passionate about having fun in life as well. So my music still encompasses all of this. And that's where the passion comes from. Yeah? Because when I'm giving a man a song, something to think about, and I'm telling him to love his brother, I'm gonna tell him the truth. And it's because I really believe this. I'm not just saying it because it sounds good. Yeah, I'm saying it because I want you to love your brother. I'm saying it because I come from a place, or my soul has come from a spot where I say, yo, I shouldn't even be thinking wicked thoughts to even hurt my brother, much less anybody else. So nowadays, I would rather walk away. You understand? Because I got love for my brother. So when I put that in my song, it's the truth. Yeah, and this is what it is. You got to remain true. That's why the brand is called Starlight. Stay true always and remember to live in tomorrow's efforts. And that's what your mindset, which is going to turn into choices which you make into actions. Yeah? But also, it's meant to be in the way I live my life, in the way I spiritually live my life as well. And I will try to impact on people, definitely. But nobody is perfect, Brenda. So we're always doing something bad. You understand? But do we realize it? Do I realize and say, yo, you know what, yeah? See, that was wrong. That did unbalance, Let me balance back up. I'm going to try not to do that again. And if I do it again, I'm human, I've slipped. But I realize. I repent.
It takes a real man to acknowledge his mistake and say sorry if you hurt somebody. And it's okay to make mistake and go back as long as you don't repeat the same mistake over and over again. That's only make you human. All right, let me ask you this, yeah? What is your most favorite part about being an artist and your least favorite part about the whole entire industry? The artist and the craft, the business. What's your least favorite part about it and the part that you like?
What am I say? Least favorite part? I would say the least favorite part is just I don't mind the graph, but that is the least favorite part because you put in a lot of graph and you gotta we're persistent in it. Because we haven't made it and we're still going like a lot of other underground artists. It's the perseverance. It's the, you understand, it's the mental drainess. That's what I don't like. But the passion for it keeps me going. The passion for it, anytime I touch the stage, these are my most beautifulest parts, yeah? When we make a contact with somebody, like we just make the contact with Dark Charms with here, and look, we're onto great things. When we do some music and people, they're not just like, remembering the words of the song, they remember the words because of what it means to them. They can have a little conversation because my music is supposed to bring conversation after when I give you them life messages. Those are the best parts of me because I know it's impacting somebody. They're going to change them life. And when me I say change them life, I'm not saying like you're going to hear my song today and tomorrow you're going to do something different. But if my song planted a seed in your head today and that influence a decision you made even 6 months from now, and because of that one decision you made 6 months from now, change your life. You understand? Gave you a result different from where you was ending up. Because of a one seed. What do you mean? I'm proud of that. Yeah, and I don't need to know. I don't even need to know that it's done this to this person, that person, or that person. No, I don't need to know. I believe that I'm doing it. You understand? I believe that I'm doing it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. How would you describe the type of music that you make? Are you a versatile artist, or are you just a reggae artist, a dancehall artist, or do you think you can combine all of the artistry and be that artist that can do anything? Rap, hip hop, whatever.
That's what you just right. This is the last one. That's me. And as I said before, it's self-belief. Yeah. Because let me tell you why. I've been. As I say, when you listen to my song, and all of them sound different. Yeah. But this is the thing. I think a lot of people say versatility is just sometimes you can sing, sometimes you can rap. You can talk about money, you can talk about girl another time, and you can talk about boom boom one time, get married. What I'm saying that these things is versatile topics, and then you've been versatile in the range of your voice because you rapped it or you sang it. For me, I can do, and a lot of people do that. What I'm saying with me, why I say I'm really versatile, what I call versatility is I can produce different sounds over the rhythms. You understand?
Okay.
I can give you a song. You know what? I'm gonna get, because we're talking about this. I'm setting myself a challenge, and by next week, whoever on this live right now is gonna hold me to this. Whoever's on this live, I don't know whoever watches it. By next weekend, I'm gonna put up a post with a song that don't sound like no song I've ever done before, and that's what I mean by versatile.
All right.
And I mean, like, I'm just gonna find an R&B beat or something, and this is gonna be I go call it dancehall, because me I talk patois. Yeah. Different kind of like, and this is when you say the song in that one alien, because that's the versatility. But sometimes I forget with the rhythm as well. You know what I say? If the rhythm make me feel a certain kind of way, and that's the vibe it's giving me. Maybe I've had that vibe before, so it's gonna be similar to another song. But definitely. I know there's a lot of potential there to make a lot of music and create a lot of sound, which probably I can't even fathom yet, but I know it's inside of me.
All right. When you said when you just came to, or at least in one of your other interview, you're like when you just came to England, you start listening to rap music and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Do you think you could make a rap album or a rap song that's just, 'cause you know these days they be doing a rap and they be mixing it with a dance all and all of that.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do something like that?
Yeah, but all right, let me
Or
ask
have
you a
you
question.
done something like that?
Listen, no, I've never made a rap song like fully English because watch
Yeah.
this. When you hear me rap in a patois, it sounds
Yeah.
like real rap. It's what I say. So I don't really need to put no English on it, you know. Cause when me rap in a patois, that sound like real rap. As I'm saying, I'm not even being cocky, and it's not trying to be overconfident. I'm just sure of what I can do. I know my limitations. There's bits I need to
Yeah.
strengthen, and as I said, my bits I need to strengthen is really on my craft and on myself. You understand, like some more people skills because growing up in Jamaica, you know, there's certain things we're kind of, I'm a bit of a standoffish person. Yeah, I'm very, you know what I mean, jovial and that, but
Yeah.
with a limit in it. You understand? There's a barrier around me. So sometimes I probably need to block down some of these, you know?
Barriers, yes.
But a little bit, yeah, that's it. And put myself out there a bit more.
All right. What does your process like when you're creating a hit song that you think is a hit song or will be a hit song? What do you do when it comes down to you writing or recording a song? How do you go about how do I put it? How do you go about when you're writing a song? Do you have to smoke a lot, drink a lot, be around your friends, your environment, or are you one of those artists that have to be by himself, no noise, and just do what you gotta do?
You know what? It depends. I think it really depends. I sit down I could be anywhere really and truly. Cause I do it all when I'm actually working as well. Yeah, I sit there and I make bars. Yeah, and because I don't really write nothing down, I do it. If I start writing it down, then that's when my brain kind of gets foggy actually. But if I just keep going in my head, keep going, by this evening, I have a song. I can write it.
Okay, understand. Okay, the internet is acting up. I'm not sure if it's my internet or it's yours, but the internet is acting up. Guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I think the artist got cut off. I think probably somebody called him and bumped him out. I'm adding him back. Yeah, he got cut out. Sorry for that, guys. The artist got cut off. I think somebody probably called him and bumped him out. So I'm gonna see if he's back on the live and add him back. Sorry about that, guys. It just started spinning and then the artist was gone. Somebody
I don't know
called
what happened there. I don't know what happened.
I thought somebody called and bumped you out because you
No,
just,
nobody never called me. I don't
it
know
just
what happened. It just went all frozen, so I just had to click it off. Yeah.
that's happening over this side too. So I'm thinking maybe somebody called and bumped you out. But again, guys, sorry for that just now. So yeah, you was answering let me see, you was answering what your process is like when it comes to making
you're right.
music like that. And you basically answer it. So I'm just gonna jump to the other question real quick, which is which artist from in the past or even now would you like to do a collaboration with and actually why?
There's a few artists we had a collaboration with, man. There is a few. Like, if we're talking about rap, D Block, definitely, because I grew up listening to them when I come over to England. Yeah? D Block.
Yeah.
And you have the big artists in Jamaica, like Bounty Killer, Busy Signal. Like, the big artists is them. Anybody would jump for a chance to make music with these.
Definitely.
Yeah, if Bob Marley was still alive, I think I would have just been at his door constantly. I don't even think I could make a song with somebody else. Instead I did that. But at the moment I'm concentrating on myself. We got some collaborations in the pipeline. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And we've done some collaborations with instrumental wise, yeah, the beat them with the Americas as well before. But yeah, man, only when people will ask me this, but if I had to make a song right now, yeah, with an artist, yeah, and we are talking about upcoming artists like from the UK or world in the world.
In the world.
Because you know what, they Chronixx, man, has to be.
Definitely, definitely. That's a good artist right there.
It has to be from Jamaica, but as we say, if you are talking about rap, it's too much. Because I love rap. Yeah, a lot of them, they're great. But it's the old school people, 100.
Okay, my next question was actually, but I think you already answered, like which musician gave you inspire you to or you look up to when you said Bob Marley. So that question is already answered, so I'm not even going to ask you anymore, but I'm just going down the list. But when was the last time you had, okay, last night you said you had a performance, but which, have you ever had a performance that you felt like, okay, this was one of my worst performance ever, or you felt like, this is the best performance I've ever had since I've ventured into this business?
Yeah, I've had quite a few like energetic performances on the stage. You get me, like the crowd is man and them give me one heap of vibes. My very first performance in a club was mad. I opened up a show for J1 and Dig That. They're two drill artists over it. I opened up a show for them in the club. And that was mad. I started spitting and people was running up on the stage. I felt like a little star. I said, what? This is the first time I done it. But you know, the way when I watched myself back as well, I was like, yeah, it was like I've been doing this for years. You know? So, yes. But I've had one as well where people are booing me inside the own arena full of dancehall fans, full of Jamaicans and people from the different areas in the Caribbean and English as well. But that's the genre they come to listen to. You understand? Yeah. And I was getting booed from there. But you know, everything is a learning curve, you know. Because even the performances that I looked at and say is my best, I look back and say, yo, but I could have done better if I done this. You understand? So it's all a learning curve.
Okay, and it's a part of some of the greatest artists being booed off stage. So
yeah.
It's a part of the career. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Plus,
and I've had a couple.
That's an art.
And I have had a couple as well. I think I've had like two performances where I was performing and everybody was so silent that I felt like it was dead, and halfway through, like my energy started to drop until I was like, no, I'm in the business. And I just in my zone by myself. And it's then when you stop the people and give a little impact, you're like, yo, you could have given me that while I was doing it, so I could have had some energy. But I was starting out then as well. This is when I first started doing the open mics and stuff like that. So now, if I go up on the stage, I'm gonna feel that I don't care. I'm giving it my energy. When I was getting booed, and the people in my boo, and some people over here is dancing, but the majority of people over here is booing it. Listen, Brenda, I was giving it some. I was giving it some same way.
Definitely.
I was giving it some. I just thought, fuck it, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm doing it. This is what I'm here to do.
The way you do it.
You have to take the bitter with the sweet sometimes.
Yes, and it's again, that's a part of being an artist. It's a part of being an entertainer. You gonna get booed. You're gonna get people that's gonna chat shit about you. Just keep on going hard. The more they talk, you go harder. Period. Okay. I got two more questions for you, and then I have to. I'm gonna just let you take over the floor and do whatever you want to do, or do what you do best. Have you think since you started, you have gained any help, anything that help you within the music? What have you gained so far that you think like, yes, since I started from then till now, I've gained this? It could be just writing, it could be in the studio, it could be, like you said, your vocal, anything. What have you gained so far?
You know what? Let me tell you, like contacts. I've made relationships with people. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't have to know people for long, you know. but it's just realized that sometimes some people have been put into your path for a certain reason. Yeah, that day, and then me myself personally, and a personal, it's helped me to grow like some of my values. Some values that I forgot, I've got them back again. You understand? I firmed up some of my principles because right now I'm transitioning and I realize that even though I'm a man, there's times where you can do boy things. You understand? So even the music where it's changing my life, it's making me change. Like my mindset's constantly changing. Yeah, definitely. And that's some of the most important things you could take from me. So yeah, man, the music, I think I'm blessed with the talent to make music.
Most definitely. I don't know what's wrong with the connection, but it's acting up. Guys, there is some kind of interruption with the internet. I'm looking at on my other phone to see if it's my internet, which is up. So I don't know what's going on. People, again, sorry if the internet keep on acting up. I don't think it's from my side because mine is completely up. I don't know if it's the artist or just simply because sometimes people be they were reporting the live, and the more they report the live, it interrupt the live. So again, I'm sorry about the artist getting cut off. I think somebody's actually reporting the live because my internet is up. It doesn't seem like there's an interruption coming from the artist. You know what happened? You know what happened? Sorry about that just now. It's not my internet, it's not yours. What happened whenever time somebody report live, it will automatically go ahead and reconnect or cut us off. It's not your internet, it's not mine, because my internet is up, fully up.
Oh, we got haters in the house.
It's allowed to happen. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Hater, thank you for being there watching the
watch. Then I watch. Y'all do something good, Brenda. You're doing something that upsets their day. And hey, what? This is the sad thing about it, yeah? All this energy them are waste and do this, them could have do something to make them life better.
Thank you.
You understand? So it shows you, yeah, them even have no sense.
Yes. Somebody told me that
you making your life better.
Somebody told me that the other day, whenever time your internet is up and the artist's internet is up and you keep on getting all these interruptions, it basically means somebody keep on reporting the live. So I'm not paying that any mind. Again, guys, sorry for the interruption. We're just gonna go ahead and yeah, my last question to you was, and then you could take over the floor, drop two tune, look at people in here walk on.
Yeah, man.
What's next? What do you see yourself doing in the future? Like you said, you got some works in the pipeline, but what is major that we can expect from you? What's good? What's up?
Well, the big album, there's an album, big, massive DJ Jumping Jack Frost. He's got an album dropping in Christmas. Yeah, I'm on that album there with the likes of Omar, you got Terry Walker, Mutia from the Sugar Babes, Don E. There's some big artists up on the live there. Yeah, man. Everybody on the live, big up on yourself. Now I'm gonna hail up everybody that But yeah, man, so that's a Christmas album. We got that song dropping. The album's called a Legacy album. Yeah. And in Christmas there's something massive. Something massive that's gonna happen. But me have to, you know, that one there on Zip, Lock and Key. And when the time is right, we're gonna start flooding the screens.
We're not disclosing
everything to the public. Next year, I'm involved in a documentary. Yeah, I got the soundtrack for a documentary that's gonna be coming out in 2022. It's gonna be it's a Netflix documentary. So yeah, man, great, good things is happening. As I say, I'm praise to the Most High, you know. Yeah, because none of this is just by our strength. Like God is blessed this already because it's already written. It's only my choices that can take me off the path.
It's ordained.
The Creator is already blessed for me. Yeah.
Most definitely. I get you. All right. So peeps, this is the artist, Jesta. The original name is Jesta Dancehall UK. That's the way you find him. You can find his name back into.
Yeah, man, them have to touch up a little triangle up at the top there, so a little triangle, you know, man.
Exactly. Click
Triangle
on it, and you have
touch up the name
and follow the artist. Go ahead on the artist page, follow him, follow Bubek also. That's his partner in crime. I love you guys together. I've been checking both of y'all pages.
Every
and
Friday night we together. Every Friday night.
Every night.
Yes. Who don't know? Yeah, we together every night. Every night, yes, we're together every night. But every Friday night on the gram where people can come and see what we're about up here as well. And get your vibes with us. You know
Bubeka, tag yourself in the comments so they can find you straight away. So go ahead and tag yourself. So guys, go ahead and follow the artist, of course, himself, plus his partner in crime, Bubeka. Follow both of them. So could you tell them where they could find you apart from IG, and what platform are you apart from IG? What other platform are you on?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook as well, but I don't really use it. But I need to start going on the Facebook.
You need to
go up on the Facebook. And then the songs, the two songs I got released, Romantic featuring D'Angel, Jester featuring D'Angel, Romantic. That's iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, all of the different platforms. I can't remember the names. And then we got Jealousy as well, and that's on there as well. Jester, Jealousy.
That's my song.
Yeah, big song, big tune. The song you was playing in the beginning.
I'm ask you something. In understand the jealous. What do you mean you have cut up the woman's clothes?
This is what it is now, yeah. It's a metaphor. So what I said, yeah, I saying to her, babes, yeah, if you're sure, see me have the keys for your heart, let me kick down the door. If I've got the keys for your heart, all right. Now I want to open the doors to your heart. Now I'm gonna search it. Now I'm gonna go into the closet, cut up the clothes, yeah, lift up the floor. One of them, and this is what I'm saying, it's a metaphor. So, and I knew we was waiting, so people gonna say, yo, this sound like a little psychopathic song. Like, but, you know, it's just the way my brain works still. But once they see the deeper meaning there, I watch the video.
I like it. I like it though. I'm like, okay, this sound like Jester is jealous as hell.
Yeah. Cause that's what it's supposed to portray, man. That when a man is jealous, that's how it could get. And then before you know it, he's possessing the woman till he's possessing her own mind, her own life. She can't do nothing. And that ain't right.
I know.
Makes you think.
Anyway, the floor is yours. You can go ahead and drop 1 and 2 tune. Let people know what you deal with, what you're going with. And again, people go ahead and follow the artist. Also follow his YouTube page, his Vivo page, his Facebook page, and also you could go ahead and follow me on this page or on YouTube, which is the same spelling, NetJam 2021. Just take over the place.
Boom, everybody, big up on yourself on the live. Jenny Swipe, Bossy Soji, big up yourself, man. There's so many names in there. Yeah, some people's probably gone as well. Foxy Mandy, I'm sure you're there. I know you always supporting the thing every time. But right now, we're gonna give you the song. This song is called Ready Ready. Yeah, just got premiered on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Actually, it got premiered on Flex FM last week. And then it just got premiered on BBC Radio 1 Extra as well. Shawnee B, massive respect. Written by Dark Charm Records. So this one's gonna be released soon. So we're gonna run around and do some radio promo on this. Ah, right. Ready, yeah. Just give me a second now. Ready, ready to go and dance and fuck till we pass. You ready, yeah. Just give me a second now. Ready, you ready, yeah. Baby, I don't know. Oh, yeah, get up. That big body when you're Afghan and you're back on the ground, me dead. You drop it on my body, me catch you, me ready. Steady bar, touch you. 7 times 7, no, let up until I get the good like Jinga. Me, I tell you, must be calm, I tell her to drink liquor because yeah, I'm biting Nigeria. Ready, just give me a second.
Reload, Chestnut. Reload the fuck.
Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a second now. Ready, you ready to go let me dance and fuck till the pass. You ready, yeah. Just give give me a signal. Ready, ready, you ready, ready, yes.
Pull up. Don't do it.
Big back to where you have got and you back on the ground, me dead it. Drop it on my body, me catch you, me ready. Steady one touch you. 7 times 7, no let up until I get the good like Jinga. Me I tell you, must be calm, I tell her to drink liquor because I'm biting Nigella. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal.
Randy, are you ready?
Ready like Freddy.
Give me the moon, me and the ride it go. You see me a pull something for calm you down. Let me get the yam like the market run. Push it in there. Can't get the pressure even that will come first. My car feel another round when we the fuck. My now stop in the sister hard in the cap to get the D-Expresso. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal. Ready, you ready, yeah. Real fun. Gotta do any little thing to please man. Mr. Me, I bring the 9-inch piece, the Lisa. And the 9-inch pizza. You want some bad touch, yeah, baby, bad touch, bad fuck you. If your boyfriend pull up, ask something. Mr. Me, no know nothing, it don't got something. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal. Ready,
Back.
You know the vibe, brother. Just give me a signal. You ready, yeah. Alright, one more time. I don't know. Oh, yeah, get up. That big back where you have got and you back on the ground, me dead it. Drop it on my body, me catch you, me ready. Steady one touch you. 7 times 7, no let up until I get the good like Jinga. Me I tell you, must be calm, I tell her to drink liquor because I'm biting Nigella. Ready, you ready, yeah. Just give me a signal. When you ready to go. I know you're
Ready like
Ready.
just give me a signal. I'm ready. You ready.
folks.
Brenda, Brenda, you have me at the vibes now, you know.
Yo, mama, next interview video. I don't want to wow, I'm a lady. I'm punctual. I'm always on time. I don't like to be late.
Yeah. See there? Yeah, man, the signal shops. And this is what we love to do, Brenda, yeah. So when we make music, yeah, because I make these songs, and when me I write songs, I sit down with my woman and sometimes all my kids. And if you can tell the other day when my kids was there, them jumping on the live because they were a part of a couple of them songs that we're performing, you understand? So the vibe is like so relatable. If it's not life message, if it's not fully conscious and it's just a fun song, it's relatable so much. Like this one here called Just Chill. Let's run this one called Just Chill quick. You know, I know. We don't want fuss and fight. No, me can't take the silence, these hands. We don't want prove no points. Yes, me just want to bump and grind. I remember nights I gave you miles on the run. You know much time and make your wine and sit down. Boy, just chill. Girl, come sit down, pam bud. Girl, come sit down, pam bud. They never done like you drop like gun. That's a true like go. The sugar cane sweet like Anuka honey. They give me the food steak, they run some fun. Everything sweet like the bees with honey. Girl, your body not tired. You are the lioness woman. Me are your lion. And the way you turn me on, you get me cock in the jazz. You're so hot when you find. Alright, Brenda. Gosh, see how you just. See how you just fuss, cause I'm was. just be a warm if you turn on fuck you. Baby, I do. Pizza, pizza. Course, cucumber, bring your throat. That's for the candle. I'm gone up in the sauce. Give me one and then you give me the bonus. Tell me what me put I should do. In the morning, me do good, you good. If I can't come right now, God, the road I'm tough, man. Get your student. Oh my. Sometimes, yeah, you forgot at the park, make a slide from the pool, I'm a fucking at the mother, them fuck, let me love, alright, keep on my ride or die. I can't but all my life. I can't but be falling line. I can't when I start the drama, like me be the man, I want you call sometimes. I can't fuck when my want fuck, but lonely when my want chill sometimes. Girl, your body no time, you are me lioness, woman, me I a lion. I love you turn me on, you get thick again,
Nice.
Fire, Brenda.
Definitely. Loving the vibe.
Yes, me just want to bump and grind. I remember nights I gave you my on the run. You, one much time and make your wine and sit down. Girl, your body no try. You make me like a
Chop. Jester, me I beg you, please. Me I beg you. We gonna call it. You don't want to leave? I'm gonna have to leave because I don't like being late. Me I beg you.
beautiful.
Love you, never love you.
That's how I want you to feel. Big up yourself every single time. Brenda, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Again,
Respect
people, go
and
ahead,
appreciate you.
follow the artist. There's a couple of people on here asking who you are. Guys, up top, find the artist, follow him, check him out. Embody, different kind of vibe, different kind of flow. Jester, Bubeka, thank you guys for being on this platform.
God
I wanna
bless
say,
you,
God
Queen.
bless
Have a
you. Big up
blessed-
yourself.
Thank you, man.
Happy
Have a blessed
Sabbath.
night.
Blessings.
Heal up who you want, heal up, and then we'll just jump off, because
I mean, everybody on the
I'm
live, big
here.
up on yourself, you know. I see some names, Sasha, Joan Buchanan, Tyler, big up yourself, my general, Jones, Dan. So listen, there's a lot of people in there. Janice White, you've been seeing the comments. Thank you very much, been supporting. Yeah, Loyalty 15, blessings.
Orchard Queen
China.
is an artist from Belgium, or she's
Yes.
Jamaican, but they live in Belgium. Orchard Queen, bless up
Okay.
yourself. Y'all could go ahead and follow her
What's
too.
that? Emoji
She's
Queen,
doing big
Emoji
things.
Key. Thank you very much for coming through and supporting the thing. Big up on
Definitely,
yourself,
man.
man.
Definitely,
We have
man.
Foxy Money and the live, Boo Beckham, my wife. You mean, baby, my wife, that. You understand? So, yeah, I'm just trying to big up Dark Charms right now.
Definitely,
Big up Dark
definitely.
Charms, big up DJ Kills. Yeah, the people that's open the UK dancehall and the upcoming emerging talents for move through right now. You understand? Baby
Yeah,
Bird Vice, Jay is out in the live as well from Chicago, always supporting the team. Bossy Soldier just come through as well. And there's a lot of people. There's too much names, like, you understand? Like,
Yeah.
big up just the
And
DJ
God
and
knows-
the selector. Oh, the whole of the people that's helped us.
God knows we
Yeah.
don't have the time for big up everybody because I'm running late
That's
and
it.
I really got to go. Again, Jester, thank you very much for being on this platform. We'll definitely work in the future again, promoting and doing your stuff. And
Thank you.
of course, introducing you a little bit more to this side of the world. Boo Becca, bless up yourself. Thank you guys and have a
100.
splendid night. Good night,
Blessings.
guys.
Be safe, Queen. Bye-bye.
Yeah, man, definitely. Good
Love,
night.
love every time.